Being in higher vibration is easier than you think. Because when you are in this higher vibrational spectrum, you're not really thinking. It's more about the feeling. So when you are feeling emotions such as anger, hate, guilt, shame, apathy, you're thinking so much. You're thinking what anybody is telling you, what other people are telling, and what each and every person is saying in a given conversation. Now, when you are in this higher vibrational spectrum, you're not really thinking. Now, for example, look back to the best moments in your life, the most happiest moments in your life. Are you really thinking? Were you really thinking? It was just you being in the present moment, and these emotions of happiness, joy, love just poured inside, and you entered this flow state where you were not really thinking and things just happened in that moment. Now, that exactly is higher vibration. So when you think less and feel more, it's so much more easier for you to align yourself with this higher vibrational energy. And of course, there may be, situations and moments where you dip down to this lower vibrational state. Of course, life is not always very linear or straight. There's always ups and downs, but it'll be much more easy for you to bounce back up once you know this concept that you have to feel more and think less. Now, for example, if you're making love, are you really thinking? Are you really, taking out a book, putting formulas on how two people are interacting with each other and making, deconstructing the energy exchange, the passion of lovemaking, and trying to, interpret some meaning out of it? Are you really doing that? I mean, if that turns you on, I have no judgment. I mean, if you're doing it for the kink, I don't really care. I mean, it's amazing, beautiful, awesome. But most of us are not really thinking when we are making love. Even when we are in love, we're not really thinking. It's just more of the feeling. And when you are in love, things just flow. You enter the flow state and everything seems so beautiful. And that's why they say love is blind, because you're not really thinking. At a point, it can get really delusional, but of course, there must be a connection between the heart and the mind. So when there's a connection between the heart and the mind, and you are in this higher vibrational state, such as love, it is so powerful. You're not really, thinking about external circumstances. You're not really thinking about your past, your future. You're not worrying. You have neither of these lower vibrational emotions that is taking over, consuming you on a regular basis. You're just thriving out there, living in this higher vibrational state, and it's so easy. Everything is flowing. And that is essentially embodying the feeling of higher vibrational emotions. Now, why I give an example of love is because love is one of the most powerful emotions to ever exist. It is through love you can achieve enlightenment, and it's really very high vibrational energy, love. So embody the emotion of love, because through love you can reach enlightenment. You can make miracles and manifest miracles in your life. Now, that's the reason why, many people, go to war for love, kill other people for love, because love is such a moving force. So that this is the dark side of love. Like, love can even turn you into a super villain. So be very careful on how love is guiding you. And it's more about the feeling, less about the thinking. So when you're thinking too much, love doesn't become love. It becomes a business deal. Like when you're thinking too much and talking to your partner, I mean, it's a business transaction, because only in business you're thinking too much, putting formulas and making meaning out of every single situation, and there's a transaction towards every process. You're thinking like what goes here, what goes there. You're micromanaging stuff, and in love, that's you're not micromanaging it. If you're micromanaging in your love, it's not really love. So think less, feel more. And when you embody this higher vibrational energy, it is so much more easier to go on any given task. Like, you don't even have to prepare, because your subconscious mind is learning 24/7. Like, even if you don't sit down and prepare, like make up your mind and prepare, your subconscious mind is actually learning. When you are not thinking about anything, your subconscious mind is picking up on your environment, picking up on the pattern. So when you empty yourself, what I mean by emptying yourself is when you sit down Let go of your thoughts. Let these thoughts arise. Let go of your past trauma. Let go of your future worries and sit there in the present moment. You can pick up information from your subconscious mind, and things will arise that you didn't really know existed in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. And even you'll be surprised. Now, that's the reason why it is so helpful for me to even record videos like this. I don't really have a script. I just put my camera here, hit the record button, and I just go. It's because I align myself to this higher vibrational energy, this higher vibrational spectrum, where I just come here, sit down, and say things. And all these words, thoughts, they're just embodiment of the universe flowing through me. And I am merely a vessel, a conductor, a channel for the universe to just flow. Now, all these things that I say, I look back on it and even I'm surprised, like, how did I know this? It's because my subconscious mind was picking up on certain things which I was not consciously picking up on. So you understand this? It is crazy how your subconscious mind works. So that's the reason why you must align yourself to this higher vibrational state. And you will enter multiple flow states. Now imagine your life if on a regular basis you are embodying or being and living in this higher vibrational energy. Now imagine you go 5 or 10 years in this higher vibrational energy. Imagine how much you could achieve. Imagine your potential. That's what I'm talking about. So the whole key of living or being in the higher vibrational state is think less and feel more.